from the Premier League coming right up. It's Brentford up against Arsenal.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
And here's the starting 11 for Brentford.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers here, but I'm just a little bit worried that the centre-forward could become isolated. Therefore, the midfield players need to get forward as much as possible in this 4-3-3 shape.
And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal. William Saliba starts alongside Gabriel in central defence. Bukayo Saka plays with Leandro Trossard out wide. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And so the battle commences. White. Jorginho. Rice. Big chance. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Declan Rice. It's with Takehiro Tomiyasu. Takes the shot. Well, just narrowly over the crossbar. Good hit, though. Tomiyasu. And here's Saliba. Saka. Counter-attacking chance. Havertz. Determined defending. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. But the danger averted for now. Ben White. Great ball over the top. He's enjoying space. Chance to equalise. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Well, he's certainly not alone. Havertz. Can he convert? No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Well, not the best piece of distribution we've ever seen, and that'll be a throw-in. Havertz. Corner kick given to Arsenal. Well worth, I think, at this stage, going back to the chance from earlier. Can someone get on the end of this? Rice. And back with Gabriel. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Real chance. He can't hold on to it. Huge block. Favouring the short one. Jensen. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Havertz. What can they do from here? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Oh, what an opportunity. He takes aim. Terrific block there. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Ben White. Teammate available. Timely intervention. Janelt. Can he find the right pass? Outrageously skillful. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Bukayo Saka. Rice with it. Now the counter-attack looks on. Havertz. And danger averted. Well read. Yohan Wissa. Henry. Loves to cut in from the wide areas. And playing it back. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Jensen. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Teammates available. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Could be threatening, and he might be in here. And it's gone in for Arsenal. Will they be stopped from this position?
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Two 2-0 now, and back underway. Mbumo. Roerslev with it. Pinnock. Henry. Difficult to stop him. This looks more than decent. Well, got there in the end. That's the important thing. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Jorginho. Trossard. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Mbumo. Now, who can he play it to? Jensen took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. This could be troublesome. Good-looking move. The net is steering him in the face. Full credit. Wonderful stop. Jorginho. Havertz. Rice. And back with Havertz. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Mbumo. Mbumo. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. Could pull one back here. Oh, a challenge of the highest order. Martin Ødegaard. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Jorginho. And space available inside. Kai Havertz. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Well, he's certainly not alone. Martin Ødegaard. Saka. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Foiling his opponent completely. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Jensen. Oh, that's a really good run. But was able to do his job defensively in the end. Arsenal being afforded too much room. Mbumo. Tony. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Jorginho. White. Now with Havertz. And return to Saka. Havertz. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Counter-attacking very much an option. Jensen. Tony. Nicely timed tackle. Havertz. And quick thinking defensively. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Ben White. Spot on with that tackle. Havertz. Has eyes for goal. And the keeper getting across to stop it. And taken short. Havertz. An alert piece of defending. Henry. Here's Nørgaard. Jensen. Roerslev. Jensen. Janert. And support available. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. He has time to play it over. And well positioned to clear. Jorginho. In behind for him to chase. And the keeper's hand does the trick.
Well, it might not get his side back into this game, but I have to say, that was a top-class save.
A wonderful goalkeeping moment. Now, will he be put to the test again here? The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. And that is a free kick artist at work. What a goal it was!
Well, let's see it again. As soon as he struck that, he knew it was going in. Although he's put that much movement on the ball, he controls it perfectly. It's a great free kick.
So the game continues, and Arsenal cantering to victory now. Jensen. Teammates available. Jorginho. Kai Havertz. And here's Saka. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. But quick thinking defensively. Oh, surely. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. But in the end, it's far too easy to create the 2v1 against the keeper. What were the defenders trying to do? Nice finish, but poor defensively.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Yohan Wissa. Jensen. Can he find the right pass? Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Jensen. Wissa has it. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Trossard. Cuts it back. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Christian Nørgaard. Plenty of support here. Bimo. Nicely timed tackle. Kai Havertz. Oh, nice ball. Kai Havertz. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Henry. Vitaly Janelt. Henry. Pinnock. Wissa has it. Henry. Pinnock. Arsenal did well to win back possession. Jensen. Wissa. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Well, Martin Ødegaard is so very talented, and he's displaying all his talents out there on the pitch.
Well, what a display from him. Lots of touches, some great passes and an assist. He's been absolutely brilliant today.
Havertz. Trossard. Corner awarded to Arsenal. And deciding to go short with this one. Now the cut back. Arsenal doing well to regain possession. Happy to take on the shot. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Pinnock. Wissa has it. Henry. Janelt. Ivan Toney. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Havertz. And return to Havertz. Rice. Now with Ødegaard. Ben White. Ødegaard. And here's Rice. Vigorous defending. Spot on with that tackle. And he has options available. Bimo. Cuts in from the flank. Janelt. Oh, that's a fine pass. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Rice. Can they take advantage of the situation? It might be. Oh, good save. Strong challenge, but the defending isn't over. It's a corner. But he's gone short with it. Gabriel. Oh, might be. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really good bit of play. Watch how he turns his marker and then has the composure to finish. That's a top-class goal.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Johan Wissa. On the ball, Jensen. Christian Nørgaard. Jensen. Wissa has it. On the ball, Jensen. He must finish! And saved by the keeper. Jensen, real chance. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Brentford goal.
The first half here comes to an end. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far. And so the second is here. Well, it was one-way traffic in the first half. They're going to need all their time if they have designs on a comeback. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And you've just witnessed a really high-class save.
Well, you won't see a better reaction save than that. That is a superb piece of goalkeeping.
Vitaly Janelt. Wissa has it. Just the challenge that was required. This might be ideal for the counter. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. Bemo. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. And teammates around him. And an effective clearance. Havertz. Well, body in the way. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Johan Wissa. It's with Takehiro Tomiyasu. Declan Rice. Havertz. Now with White. And cleared away. Really fine play to keep possession. Roerslev. Nathan Collins. Mbumo. Here's Nørgaard. Janelt. Jensen. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Plenty of support here. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? And let's give credit to the defending. Christian Nørgaard. Jensen. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Tomiyasu. On to Jorginho. Saka. Arsenal's free kick here.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change.
Coming onto the pitch, number 11, Gabriel Martinelli.
And great work to confuse the defender. And Kai Havertz. And here's Rice. Brentford doing well to regain possession. Mbumo. Kai Havertz. Could be a chance to break here. Had no interest in losing possession. Determined defending. An Arsenal corner. Trying to pick out a teammate. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Superbly read and executed. Doing well to keep possession. Christian Nørgaard. Pressing like that will help the cause. Spot on with that tackle. Well, he needs to be careful here. Throw in here for Arsenal.
Coming off the pitch,
And a substitution in the offing.
to be replaced by number 5, Thomas Partey.
Gabriel. Martinelli. Now, who can he play it to? Ødegaard. Now with White. Havertz. And back with Havertz. Might still be able... Oh, goodness me, off the post. Wonderful block. Well, did well to make the challenge, but a corner coming up now. But he's gone short with it. Oh, surely. Oh, a goalkeeper inspired.
Yeah, that's a great save. Really good reaction from the keeper.
And he's fired over the corner. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. An example of how to press. A room to roam on the wing. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Bimo. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Counter-attacking chance. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Well, play getting a bit bogged down in midfield. Havertz. Beautifully weighted ball. Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? And heading it just over the bar. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Mbeumo. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Martin Ødegaard. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Plenty of support here. But they took care of the situation defensively. Can they hit on the break? Nørgaard, the delivery, and the danger cleared. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Christian Nørgaard, well, shielding the ball admirably. Roerslev, really determined play to hang on to it. Bimo, very quick thinking there. And Brentford have it back now. Bimo. He's very adept at protecting the ball. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. And played short. Janelt. And here's Collins. Element of risk. And it might be. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Mbeumo. Plenty of support here. A fine reading of the situation. Now the counter-attack looks on. He takes aim. Brilliant save. Over it comes. Oh, disappointing clearance. Saka. And here's Rice. An alert piece of defending. Has the strength to hang on to it. Good high press. Mbeumo. Here's Nørgaard. Jensen. Mbeumo. On the ball, Jensen. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Declan Rice. Return to Ødegaard. Could be. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
Goal for Arsenal. Number 4, Ben White.
Just 20 minutes remaining now. Roerslev. Collins. Jensen. Vitali Janelt. He's using his strength to good effect. And teammates around him. Rice? Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Vitali Janelt. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Kai Havertz. It's with Ødegaard. Declan Rice. Failure to keep the ball by Arsenal. Mbeumo. Mbeumo. Some of the fans are screaming, have a go. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Declan Rice. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Chance here. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Partey. It's with Ødegaard. And he has options available. And a confident clearance. Ødegaard. And here's Rice. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, here it is again, and just look how he turns away from his marker and then gets his shot away. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
Goal for Arsenal. Number 29, Kai Havertz.
Now, options are plenty. And let's give credit to the defending. Trying to open them up. Save, but still a chance. He's protecting it well. Space on the flank. Shot attempted. Oh, fine stop. And over comes the corner. And dealt with it nicely. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Rice. And back with Havertz. And into the clutches of the goalkeeper. Bemo. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. And he's fired over the corner. And a relatively high degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Well, we're inside the fight. And he's made headway. No let-up here. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation. And there's the outcome.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Jensen. Roerslev with it. And return to Jensen. Yohan Wissa. Henry. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Bemo. Very quick thinking there. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Oh, in with a chance. The net is staring him in the face. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. Goalkeeper error.
Well, here it is again. And I don't think it's good enough from the goalkeeper. You have to say that. He spilled it right into the danger zone. And at this level, you're always going to be punished.
Arsenal goal, number 7, Bukayo Saka.
Yohan Wissa. On the ball, Jensen. Janelt. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Strong play here. Martin Ødegaard. Rice with it. He's using his strength to good effect. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Now, perhaps they can counter from here. Nørgaard. Really effective shielding under pressure. Oh, but they've lost it now. Declan Rice. Martinelli. And Havertz. And playing it through. Well, strong play here. And using his strength to shield the ball. He's protecting it effectively. Timely intervention. A lot of space to attack. And able to close down the shots. Well, no examination at all for the goalkeeper. And on that basis, he's going to be a bit cross with himself.
30,
And time for the change now.
Number 20, Christopher Ayer.
Martinelli. Rice with it. Now options are plenty. Superb looking pass. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here we can see it again, and it starts with the ball over the top, perfectly weighted, and from there he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Goal for Arsenal. Number 11, Gabriel Martinelli.
Christian Nørgaard. Christopher Ayer. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Jensen. Janelt. Opportunity here. And nicely parried away. High pressing and good high pressing. Kai Havertz. Well, he's certainly not alone. Kai Havertz. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Ben White. Ball retention, so important. Havertz. Declan Rice. Credit to them for winning back possession. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Wisa. This could be troublesome. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Brentford goal. Number 8.
Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. He's protecting it well. Gabriel. Ben White. Henry. On the ball, Jensen. Oh, fancy footwork. Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Must be! And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing! Just can't stop him today!
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Goal for Arsenal. Number 7, Bukayo Saka.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Can he find the right pass? Oh, the threat is there. Really determined play to hang on to it. It's wholehearted defending and the concession of a corner here. Who's going to get on the end of it? Good bit of defending. Collins. Janelt. Christian Nørgaard. He must finish! And a good take under duress there. White. Saka. Martin Ødegaard. Strong play here. Can he make it count? It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
Goal for Arsenal.
And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for them.
It was the nature of the performance more than anything else. They never got out of second gear and were completely dominated all over the park. Tell you what, though.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Brentford up against Arsenal.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Well, here's how the lineup looks for Brentford.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
And so the starting 11 for Arsenal. William Saliba starts alongside. Opportunity! And the keeper's technical skills there for all to see.
Well, from that close in, that's a really good save. Such good reflexes.
Elects to go short. Gabriel. Terrific piece of anticipation. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Tony. Wissa has it. Feeding it through. But how well he did to cut that one out. Kai Havertz. And return to Saka. Havertz! Blocking it. Can they cover up? He can't hold on to it. And well positioned to clear. An encouraging Arsenal move. Promising looking ball. Determined defending. Ødegaard. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Mbeumo. Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Nurgor. And ball back with Arsenal now. Breaking at pace. This looks more than decent. Ben White. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Nurgor. Declan Rice. It's with Ødegaard. And given away. Henry. Wissa has it. Christian Nørgaard. Jensen. Perfect tackle. Ben White. Return to White. Stopped a certain goal. He has teammates around him. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. The keeper diving magnificently to make sure he got there. Corner kick played in. It might still be problematic. Well, body in the way. Crossing opportunity. Wissa. Well, no danger now. And in the right position to read it. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Can they forge ahead? No! Chance missed.
And a big chance at that, Derek. He should have put them in the driving seat there.
Now, options are plenty. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Yohan Wissa. Really good build-up, but no end product. Martin Ødegaard. Wissa has it. Vitali Janelt. Yohan Wissa. And good use of advantage. The referee allowing play to continue. Really good challenge. Martin Ødegaard. Saka. Now, perhaps they can counter from here. Chance to play it in. Can he convert? And there it is! The opening goal! 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that. Well, he's got to make some changes now, just to get his side back in this game.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Christian Nørgaard. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Well, it came to nothing in the end. This might be ideal for the counter. That's a lovely ball. Was it a great clearance? Still alive. Well, a time for composure on the ball.
Well, Brentford are still behind here, but how, I'm not quite sure. They're certainly piling on the pressure now.
Well, unlucky perhaps to be denied, but they've now got to think about defending. Ødegaard. Decides to shoot. Huge block. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Real chance. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Declan Rice. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. Jensen. Just the challenge that was required. Trying to open them up. Decent looking pass. It's not going to go down as the prettiest passing sequence we've ever seen. Can he finish this? And the keeper more than equal to the task. Martin Ødegaard. Now with Havertz. Declan Rice. They might be able to get in now. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Now, how about the short corner? Saka. Great defending. Henry. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Trossard. Breaking at pace. Jorginho. Martin Ødegaard. White. It's with Ødegaard. And it's gone in for Arsenal. Will they be stopped from this position?
Well, it's a good finish, as you can see. Look at the bend he puts on the ball. The keeper just can't get across to it. That's an excellent goal.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Mbeumo. It's looking promising. Crossed into the penalty area. Just wanted to get it out of there. Havertz. And Brentford come away with it. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Jensen. Mbumo. He has time to play it over. Janert. Here's Nørgaard. Chance here. Just can't get it past him.
Well, these fans can sense an opportunity here. They need to make the most of this corner.
And deciding to go short with this one. Really favours this position. Janelt. And here's Collins. Vitaly Janelt. He'll take this on. Well, not straightforward, but that was a chance to give themselves life.
And it was close, but if they're going to get back into this, they need to score from those sort of chances.
Martin Ødegaard. White. And Havertz. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Electing to shoot. It opens up for Havertz. And what a magical save it was. Now how about the short corner? Havertz. Saliba. And able to close down the shot. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Well, we can see what they're trying to do, but not a memorable passage of play. Wissa. And return to Wissa. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Tomiyasu. Trossard. Kai Havertz. Nicely timed tackle. Teammates available. It's there for him. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Taken short. Oh, great block. Tomiyasu. Rice with it. Kai Havertz. Dropping deep to collect the ball. Will he play it in? Stopped a certain goal. It's a short corner. Could be up for grabs. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay.
Well, that could easily have finished the game off, but what an excellent save that was.
Janert. Wissa has it. Nice looking pass. Now the attack fizzled out. Counter-attacking chance. Advantage, Arsenal. Defending really well. Jensen. Well, half-time almost upon us, and playing away from home isn't bothering them in the
Derek, there's a chance here.
What a save! Playing it in. Easy save. Jorginho. Rice with it. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Ødegaard. Return to Ødegaard. Was an important piece of defending. Can he take the chance? And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required.
Well, let's take another look at this. From the attacking point of view, everything is right. The shot across the goalkeeper making it difficult for him. Players coming in for the rebound. It's an excellent goal. And the keeper could do nothing about it.
Well, on they go again. Arsenal very much in charge. It's turning into a right old thrashing. Jensen. That's a good ball. And he clears the danger. Saka. Kai Havertz. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Now, who can he play it to? Bemo. Oh, big chance. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Jensen. Nørgaard. Well, shooting like that isn't going to live long in the memory.
Well, poor decision, bad technique, and a waste of a very good situation.
Jorginho. White. It's with Ødegaard. Really good ball there. And he's broken free. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, here we can see it again, and it starts with the ball over the top. Perfectly weighted, and what a strike by Havertz. That really is a clinical finish. There was no stopping that.
My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Jensen. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Havertz. And a throw in for Arsenal. Havertz. And he's tipped it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Well, opting for the short corner. Nicely timed tackle. Intelligent threaded pass here. Can he find the net? And he'll take efforts like that all day long. Martin Ødegaard. White. Kai Havertz. Rice with it. And taking it away. Could be a chance to break here. Bemo. Jensen. That's a good-looking ball. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Trossard. Shot attempted. Just can't get it past him. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Jensen. Mark Flecken. Ødegaard. Firing it towards goal. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Over it comes. Not the best clearance. Takes the shot. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here's the replay, and you can see why the manager is furious. It's just really poor play, offering up possession far too easily in a dangerous area. And at this level, if you keep doing that, you're going to get punished. It's just not good enough. Well, he knows his team haven't been good enough in this game, but how does he change it?
And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, Martin Ødegaard is so very talented, and he's displaying all his talents out there on the pitch.
Well, what a display from him. Lots of touches, some great passes and an assist. He's been absolutely brilliant today.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Wonderfully weighted pass. Burmo. Jensen. Roorsleb with it. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Timely intervention. Now doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Crossed accurately towards the far post. Well, no problems defensively. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Great defending. Jorginho. White. Ben White. Havertz. Kai Havertz. Opportunity. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. And he's fired over the corner. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, here it is again. It's a well-delivered ball into the box. And the header from Havertz is brilliant. He just seems to have a great understanding where to be in the box. That's a top-class header.
Goal for Arsenal, number 29, Kai Havertz.
Burmo. Ball retention so important. Havertz. Plenty of support here. Ødegaard. Jorginho. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
Goal for Arsenal, number 20, Jorginho.
Yohan Wissa.
Substitution for Arsenal.
And Brentford losing possession.
Number 19, Leandro Trossard. To be replaced by number 11,
Ødegaard.
Martinelli.
And keeping it out. And there's the delivery. And well positioned to clear. Saliba. And here's Gabriel. The save was a good one. Who can he pick out? Just too much loft. Mads Roerslev. Here's Nørgaard. Jensen. That's a well-struck pass. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Teammates available. Save, but still a chance. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Well, what about that opportunity a few minutes ago? We can see it again now. Declan Rice. Jorginho. And with the advantage, no reason why you shouldn't play keep ball. Havertz. Rice. And return to Rice. It might be. Well, he tried to put everything into the shot, but couldn't find the target.
Number 20, Jorginho.
Well, they've decided to make a change.
Number 5, Thomas Partey.
Wasn't a great piece of passing. Kai Havertz. Arsenal's free kick here. And a Brentford throw-in.
Well, the stats don't lie. Arsenal had most of the possession, and that's been because of their ability to win the ball back so quickly. Their pressing has been excellent, and they just haven't stopped working. It's been a fantastic performance up to now.
Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Vitali Janelt. Wissa has it. Wasteful there from Brentford. Thomas Partey. It's with Takehiro Tomiyasu. Havertz. It's with Ødegaard. Declan Rice. Tomiyasu. Well, it didn't really go according to the script, did it?
Well, the less said about that, the better, because that's a really poor attempt in the end.
Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Janelt. Now, options are plenty. Henry. Vitaly Janelt. Wisa. Real chance. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Martinelli. And Havertz. Martin Ødegaard. Havertz. Good idea. And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass at finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And what a clever bit of play by Saka, both with his movement and finish. That's a very good goal.
Goal for Arsenal. Number 7, Bukayo Saka.
Yohan Wissa. On the ball, Jensen. Mbeumo. Arsenal have it back. And using his strength to shield the ball. And teammates around him. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Janelt. Mbeumo. Jensen. Vitaly Janelt. Wissa. And putting pay to the danger. Pinnock. Wissa has it. Ivan Toney. Jensen. Could be threatening. The crowd encouraging him to take it on. Well, nowhere close to the goal when all was said and done.
Well, from that sort of position, you should really be testing the goalkeeper. Has to hit the target. It's not a good attempt.
Saka. And Havertz. Bukayo Saka. Ødegaard. Here's Havertz. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Wissa. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. White. It's with Ødegaard. And defending as a unit. Doing well to keep possession. Mbeumo. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Determined defending. Kai Havertz. Could be dangerous. Oh, great goalkeeping.
Well, that's a top-quality save. Great anticipation.
So the corner played into the box. Well, you can't really head them any better than that. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. And over it comes. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. Burmo. On the ball, Jensen. Janelt. And sloppy in possession from Brentford. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Opportunity it is. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Goal for Arsenal, number 11, Gabriel Martinelli.
Well, had no intention of losing out. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. That's a good ball. Attending to his defensive chores. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Martinelli. And it might be. And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Thomas Partey. Kai Havertz. And that brings the attack to an end. Just 15 minutes remaining. Burmo. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Roslev. Now with Jensen. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Kai Havertz. Can they hit on the break? Havertz. Rice. He's blocked it. There it is. Havertz. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then it's a brilliant finish from Havertz. He just hits it so cleanly. What a good goal. Well, back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. His team have been really poor today.
Goal for Arsenal, number 29, Kai Havertz.
Burmo. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Pulls it back. And it wasn't a taxing save. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Well, Brentford unable to hang on to the ball. Good physical play. Cross fired over. Well, no problems defensively. Once again, couldn't keep hold of it. Declan Rice. Long way out. Well, it ended up being easier for the goalkeeper in the end. Mads Roerslev. Christian Nørgaard. Losing possession. Thomas Partey. Declan Rice. They might be able to get in now. Havertz. And defensive play to be applauded. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Good strength to keep the ball. Oh, but they've lost it now. Havertz. Just moving back into that deeper position. And there it breaks down, but will he find the net? Partey. On to Partey. His determination there for all to see. Decides to shoot. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture.
Number 20,
Jensen. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Ødegaard. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Genuine chance. And there it is. A goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
and a goal for Brentford. Number 19, Brian Mbeumo.
Wasteful from Arsenal. Has the strength to hang on to it. Well, this game ebbing away, and Arsenal have been brilliant, Stuart.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
Thomas Partey. And Havertz. Almost the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Kai Havertz. And here's Rice. Martinelli. And that's going to go all the way out of play. Disappointing. Pinnock. Collins. Ayer. Here's Nørgaard. And a good tackle. Real chance. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending. Well, back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. His team have been really poor today.
Goal for Arsenal, number 11, Gabriel Martinelli.
Yohan Wissa. It's with Ødegaard. Havertz. Rice with it. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Plenty of support here. Superb looking pass. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is. Martin Ødegaard. He continues his run. Kai Havertz. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. Bimo. And pushed away to safety. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Saka. And here's Rice. Vigorous defending. Havertz. Yohan Wissa. He has teammates around him. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Havertz. Rice. And return to Rice. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Bimo. Nicely timed tackle. Gabriel. It's with Ødegaard. Ben White. Bukayo Saka. Martin Ødegaard. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Now can they counter clinically? Well, they need to get bodies back. Stopped a surefire goal. Havertz. Oh, he's through here. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. And eventually, goalkeeper's ball.
Well, you can sense the relief amongst his teammates, but what a first save that was.
And can they exploit the space out wide? Henry. Jensen. Determined defending. Havertz. Could be a chance to break here. And tossing through. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Declan Rice. Now with Havertz. Rice with it. Shielding the ball superbly. Effective challenge. And that is going to be a free kick. And now it is official. The referee brings this match to an end, and it's a victory for the Gunners.
Well, they were certainly outplayed, no doubt.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Brentford up against Arsenal.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Good-looking cross. And connected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Well, here's how the lineup looks for Brentford.
Well, plenty of attacking width in this 4-3-3, but they'll need to get their midfield players to join the centre forward as much as possible. If not, he'll become isolated.
Oh, wait, Stuart, they might score. There it is, the opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Arsenal restart the game then, and they have work to do as they try to wipe out that last goal. Christian Nørgaard. Tony. Bimo. Decides to shoot. Martin Ødegaard. And Havertz. Ødegaard, electing to shoot. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Played over. And problem solved for now. Gabriel. And he's broken free. Oh, great goalkeeping.
Well, that's a top-quality save. Great anticipation.
And played short. Saka. Tremendous block. Out of play and an Arsenal throw-in forthcoming. Ben White. Return to Ødegaard. He'll have a go here. Well, able to close down the shot. Havertz. Opportunity to level it. He can't hold on to it. And keeping it out with aplomb. Breaking at pace. Bimo. That was going in. Just the challenge that was required. Jorginho. Ben White. Chance to cross. And playing it back. It's there for him. It's still alive. Just couldn't get it through. And deciding to go short with this one. Rice. And return to Rice. Oh, body in the way, crucially. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Well, the thought process is there, but not the execution. Vitali Janelt. Getting the ball forward. He takes aim. Well, the goalkeeper making a big contribution and denying him another one.
Well, it's another chance for him. As you said, he looks so hungry for goals today.
And taken short. Cutting the ball back. Just wanted to get it out of there. Oh, he looks threatening. Declan Rice. Well, high quality defending. Might be a chance to break. Jensen. Roslev. Teammate available. Well, room for improvement in terms of the finish. Declan Rice. Martin Ødegaard. And playing it through. And just has to remain calm. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. And putting paid to the danger.
Well, I thought that was the equaliser for Arsenal. But they're playing well now and should get another chance.
Oh, hang on, Stuart. Big chance here. Strong hand on that one. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Janelt. Now with Wisa. What a vital intervention. White. It's with Ødegaard. Jorginho. Ben White. And Havertz. Rice. You can sense the threat is there. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Real chance. And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Brentford
2-0 now, and back underway.
Brian Maguire.
Martin Ødegaard. Ben White. It's with Ødegaard. An encouraging Arsenal move. And passing it through. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Well, they're trying to get right into his face. Yohan Wissa. Janelt. Delightful pass. And the keeper's eyes were on the prize, in this case the ball. Not advantage with them. Referee says play on. Henry. Here's Nørgaard. Danger averted for now. Promising pass. It is now with Jorginho. And did just enough defensively. This might be ideal for the counter. Jensen. Now with Wissa. Is it going to be? And not cleared away properly. Managed to get it out of there. Bimo. Roersleb. That's a nice looking ball. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Declan Rice. It's with Ødegaard. Rice. Well, whether it's a great chance or a half chance, when you're trailing as they are, you've got to put them away.
Well, if they are going to get back into this, those are the sort of chances they have to take.
Intercepting it intelligently. Tomiyasu. It's with Gabriel. William Saliba. It's with Takehiro Tomiyasu. Rice with it. Declan Rice. Rice. And everyone in the centre looking on as it sailed over them. Really getting stuck in. Kai Havertz gives it a go. A goal! Just what they needed. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
Well, the action underway again, and that goal for Arsenal certainly puts a different complexion on the game. Ødegaard. And here's Rice. He's blocked it. Mbeumo. Jensen. And showing fine vision. Mbeumo. And a very good challenge. Trossard. And Havertz. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Ben White. Here's Havertz. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Roerslev. Mbeumo. Jensen. Mads Roerslev. A fine use of the ball. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Oh, great save!
Well, what reflexes from the keeper. That's a top-class save.
Played over and knocked out of there. Well, a corner right on the back of the last one. Not the best clearance. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Trossard. And a chance to whip it in here. The inside route looks promising. Well, so close, and it goes down as a chance to draw level.
Yeah, really good chance to get back into this, I have to say. They just didn't take it.
Christian Nørgaard. He's given us away. Jorginho. It's with Takehiro Tomiyasu. Jorginho. Options in the middle. It is now with Jorginho. Havertz. And he read it superbly. Breaking at pace. Happy to take on the shot. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. An exquisite goal! Absolute perfection!
Well, let's see it again. As soon as he struck that, he knew it was going in. Although he's put that much movement on the ball, he controls it perfectly. It's a great free kick.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Tomiyasu. Well, a really good run. And teammates to play it to. Making sure nothing came of it. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. They're trying to get right into his face. Pinnock. Janelt. This looks interesting. And he stopped them in their tracks. Jorginho. Janelt. And he has options available. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. I think you've got to conclude that was good refereeing. A free kick in the end after initially playing advantage, but it just wasn't there. Not messing around with that clearance. Could play it in. Nurgard. Oh, a tremendous block. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And he's through here. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Janelt. Here's Nurgard. Henry. Christian Nurgard. On the ball, Jensen. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Saka. Ben White. Over the touchline for what will be an Arsenal throw. It is now with Jorginho. Takes aim. Well, they're doing their best to get on level terms here.
Well, it's a decent effort, but they're still trailing. They need something special here.
Saka. Decides to shoot. Oh, a good diving save. Favouring the short one. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. But quick thinking defensively. Tomiyasu. On to Jorginho. Declan Rice. Well, allowing them to come onto them. Not afraid of that. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Now he must favour the cross. Ødegaard. And nicely struck. Well, after that attempt, gobbled up by the keeper. Christian Nørgaard. Pinnock. Roorsleb with it. Jensen. Havertz. Now with Ødegaard. Nicely timed tackle. Might be a chance to break. Jensen. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. And winning it back. Trying to open up the defence. Magnificent stuff. And quite the comeback from 2 goals down.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And what a clever bit of play by Saka, both with his movement and finish. That's a very good goal.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Jensen. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Is it going to be? And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Trossard. And tidy defensive play. Could be dangerous. He just needs to stay level-headed now. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Trossard. Trossard. Now with Jorginho. He could pick out a teammate. In position here to protect the ball. Well, he's certainly not alone. But the danger averted for now. Trossard. Well, it could be on for him here. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
And so it is, the first half story has been written. And we're focusing on him for a reason, Stuart. He's asking plenty of questions. So the ball is rolling again. Arsenal trailing going into the second half. Will they come up with the right response? Trossard. This could be the equaliser. And a goal! My goodness, they've changed the course of this game. Level now.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Yohan Wissa. Here's Nørgaard. Well, pass after pass. Maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Roslev. Now with Nørgaard. Well, beaten easily here. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. William Saliba. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. And running in behind. Well, from that sort of range, he really should be testing the keeper. No wonder he's frustrated with himself. Christian Nørgaard. On the ball, Jensen. Mbeumo. Running room in the wide position. Roslev. And now with Mbeumo. A chance to nudge in front. Corner kick here.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Able to close down the shot. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Jorginho. It's with Takehiro Tomiyasu. Trossard. Well, they've given him too much space. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. Can he convert? Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Well, sitting deep and just trying to form a really coherent block. Jorginho. Now in possession, Trossard. The cross is on. Giving them a different option by moving in field. It was on its way in. He's driven in the corner. And a bit short with the clearance. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Janelt. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Vitaly Janelt. Credit to them for winning back possession. But he's certainly not alone. Ben White. And now with Trossard. Not out of the woods yet. Brilliantly blocked. And there's the delivery. Not the most confident clearance. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. That's really good and effective physical play. Trossard. And a chance to whip it in here. It is now with Jorginho. Blocked it brilliantly. Rice. And here's Saka. Jorginho. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Strong play here. And cutting in from the flank. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Mbeumo. Plenty of support here. Using his physical strength to shield it. And able to close down the shot. Tomiyasu. And here's Saliba. White. Can he play it in? And danger averted. Well read. And making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Lovely ball over the top. Oh, fantastic effort. He made great contact, but the keeper more than equal to it. Tomiyasu. Jorginho. Trossard. Kai Havertz. Might work out. Saka. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. And a short corner, let's see. Jorginho. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Jensen. Roorsleb with it. Tony. And Brentford losing possession. Jorginho.
Well, as we've seen, Arsenal have dominated the ball in the last 15 minutes and created a hatful of chances. But when you're enjoying that amount of possession, you need to make it count.
Yes, who knows? Maybe another opportunity in the works for them. Can he convert? Oh, good work by the keeper. And time for the change now.
To be replaced by number 11, Gabriel Martinelli.
Trying to pick out a teammate. No real challenge for the goalkeeper. Christian Nørgaard. Jensen. Running with the ball confidently. And it's played into the centre. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Well, threat averted. Can they hit on the break? Jorginho must take the lead here. It's in, and this really takes your breath away. A comeback and a half.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish. Well, he has to come up with a game plan. His side are struggling now.
Goal for Arsenal. Number 11, Gabriel Martinelli.
Yohan Wissa. It needs an accurate cross. Wissa. It's a cross towards the near post. And it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. William Saliba. Martin Ødegaard. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control, but they dealt with the threat posed. Ødegaard. On to Jorginho. Has the strength to hang on to it. Saka. Oh, genuine chance. And it's gone in for Arsenal. Will they be stopped from this position?
Well, let's take another look, and it's a very good goal. And they deserve it, you have to say. They've been excellent.
Goal for Arsenal. Number 7, Bukayo Saka.
Jensen. Well, he's given us away. And support available. Trying his luck. Great defending. Mark Flecken. Roerslev with it. Pinnock. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
Goal for Arsenal. Number 29, Kai Havertz.
Yohan Wissa. This looks more than decent. And a useful cross. A decent effort, but the keeper read it all the way. Declan Rice. On to Jorginho. Oh, super piece of play. Martinelli. Cuts it back. Able to get his body in the way.
With the owner of the blue card parked outside reception, please.
Vitaly Yanet.
Thank you.
What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? That's a high-quality pass. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And cleared away. Martinelli. Well, he's certainly not alone. Jorginho. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Jensen. What a magnificent pass. And saved by the keeper. Bukayo Saka. It's with Ødegaard. Havertz. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Might be a chance to break. Oh, managing to beat him. And a good-looking ball. Well, it's actually ended up being easy meat for the keeper. 15 minutes left for play. And keeping it on the ground. Slightly off target, however.
Well, the stats don't lie. Arsenal had most of the possession. They've passed it well, their movement's been good, and they've been well worth their lead. Could get even better here.
Ødegaard. And now Havertz on the cusp of making it a hat-trick here.
Well, his finishing has been so good today, so that was a chance for the hat-trick, but I'm sure he'll get another one before too long.
Jensen. Here's Nørgaard. Janert. Jensen. And up for grabs off the keeper. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Declan Rice. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Christian Nørgaard. Wasteful there from Brentford. Partey. Lovely ball over the top. He's protecting it effectively. Spot on with that tackle. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And the goalkeeper